All right, we've got some breaking news. CHP officers are in pursuit right now.
That's right. Let's go over to Gil Levis. He's overhead in Sky 5. Gil.
Sharon, Rick, a very high-speed, dangerous pursuit that's coming out of Riverside now, coming into the downtown LA area. You see that vehicle here going over 100 miles an hour right now. California Highway Patrol picked up the pursuit from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. That's where the pursuit started. We're hearing that it's a stolen vehicle out of the LAPD jurisdiction. So the vehicle is heading right now into the LA downtown area. Now we're also hearing that the driver is live streaming this pursuit as he's in the pursuit, live streaming the situation as he goes along here. And now we're also hearing that the plan he has come up with is to ditch the car in the 2nd Street tunnel and switch cars and move on from there. You see the airship overhead. That's the LA County Sheriff's helicopter overhead, but we're going to try to get into a better position to get a look at this pursuit as it continues here on the freeway. We are also hearing LAPD talking about it. They are
It looks like we lost Gil's signal in Sky 5 just for a second, but a multi-agency effort here. We have Riverside Sheriff's deputies, we have the Sheriff's helicopter over there, and we have CHP in pursuit of this stolen vehicle. High-speed pursuit, at times seeing, as you can see there right now on your screen, going upwards of 100 miles per hour, and it looks like he's taking the exit, or is he going to another?
Well, he's making the curve
there's that second
into
street.
downtown LA. It's an SUV. It was actually stolen, they think, in LA sometime recently, but it was Riverside Sheriff's deputies that spotted the plate and then the car in the Riverside area. They started giving chase. CHP took off on it, and this is where we are tonight, coming into downtown LA, just now starting to enter the downtown part of the city. Gil, you there?
Okay, Rick and Sheriff, sorry about the disruption there on our signal. We're going to try to work on that. In the meantime, we're on the 101 freeway coming into downtown LA out of the East LA interchange, and you can see the vehicle going in and out of lanes here. Now, again, the plan this driver has is that he's going to try to swap cars in the 2nd Street tunnel in the downtown LA area. We'll see if he goes there. Wow, close call there. He cuts that car off here, but we're going to continue on the 101 westbound or northbound through the downtown LA area, coming up to the 4-level interchange. We'll see what the driver decides to do. If he decides to get off the freeway here, he looks like he's blacked out right now. But Anton, we need to get over the freeway to get a better shot of this. Here he goes onto a transition road. I believe that's the 110. He's going to take the 110 freeway there. Dark, blacked out here. The lights are blacked out currently on the car, and he's going to take that transition. We'll see what happens here as he goes onto the 110. He's got an option there, but it looks like he's going to go northbound 110 freeway in the 4-level interchange.
All right, so again, we are following this pursuit through the downtown Los Angeles area. We understand that this driver of this stolen vehicle, it's an SUV, has the news streaming on his phone, we understand, and is watching the coverage of this pursuit, of the pursuit of him. And what we understand is that he wants to ditch his vehicle in the 2nd Street tunnel in downtown Los Angeles. If you're familiar with that, it's near Spring Street, near Little Tokyo, in that area, and is quite long. So, you know, it doesn't usually have that many cars going through it, actually. But as we try to get that signal again. But it would need to have at least several cars going through in order for him to try and make a getaway in a different car.
Yeah, obviously, the problem with live streaming is that not only are you telling your friends about what's coming up in just a few minutes, but you're also informing the police of what your next moves are going to be. So obviously somebody else may be involved in all of this, could be waiting for him with another vehicle. He may have another vehicle that's already parked nearby and will take off, but this is one of the tunnels that he was probably talking about. We'll see if he emerges from the other side and just how far he's going to take this on the 110 there. But this is something that started in Riverside County. He was on the 60 for a long time, then the 5, the 101, now over to the 110 as well.
So Rick and Cher, so there's a little confusion with the airship. They think he may have stopped in the tunnel. We're trying to find that car. He stopped in one of those tunnels. Now the airship is trying to relocate with their night sunlight. You can see it is over here off the freeway itself. and I'm listening to the call here on the frequencies. They believe that's the vehicle there, and there's the U-turn to get back onto the freeway. So they did keep an eye on it. That's it there. He's on Academy Road right now, and he's going to try to get back onto the 110 southbound. We'll go back towards the 4 level at this point, and he's going to continue there with the lights, or the tail lights at least, blacked out.
Right. I mean, this SUV has been going for some time, and remember, it's an SUV, so it's a bit of a gas guzzler, going from Riverside, actually starting in the Los Angeles Police Department area. That's where this car was stolen, in their jurisdiction, and then went all the way to Riverside, where the Riverside sheriffs were able to see him and identify him and ask him to yield, and of course that took off. And here we go all the way from Riverside into downtown Los Angeles with the CHP behind him and the sheriff's helicopter over him.
Yeah, and you can see the speedometer on the right of your screen there. He's still kind of hanging in the 60 to 70 range. Earlier, though, as he was coming into downtown and heading in a westerly direction, he was doing over 100 at certain times. And we were talking before about it looked like the car was blacked out. He doesn't have any tail lights in this SUV for some reason, but the headlights are on. So this could be a problem for anybody that's coming up from behind him. But police, obviously, you can see the night sun on him. They're able to keep track of where he is. His plan was to abandon the vehicle in a tunnel. That didn't happen on his first go-around. We'll see what his plans are coming up in the next few minutes, though, Gil.
That's right, Rick, and share the car now southbound on the 110. Now, when he gets into the buildings here south of the 101 freeway, he's got the opportunity to exit and try to get to that 2nd Street tunnel. We'll see if that happens, or if he just continues here southbound on that 110 freeway. Here he goes all the way across lanes, across the Gore Point, cutting that car off there at the last second. So we'll see which direction the driver decides to go here now. He goes back across. There's a CHP that got onto the wrong transition road there at that last second. The vehicle was able to go across that Gore Point and evade that officer for the time being. We'll see what happens here as he comes up to the 110 there. That's the on-ramp back onto the 110. We're looking at 6th Street that he's going to be exiting here. And that'll put him into that downtown LA area near that tunnel.
Right.
We got to get over it.
Using whatever he can of the road to get ahead, and at the same time able to lose CHP on his tail by making that quick move from the 110 over to the exit of the 6th Street and Wilshire, and now going to be on surface streets here in downtown Los Angeles. And this can also get a little bit tricky with all of the buildings.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of one-way streets he's going to have to navigate as well. He's running into some traffic. It was pretty wide open for him when he was on the highway, but now getting into downtown, this time of night, you're not going to have a tremendous amount of traffic down there, but it's going to be a little touch and go as he comes up to some of these stop signs and stop lights to see if the CHP stays right with him. It looks right now like they're still looking for him in the neighborhood. They may have lost him again. Gil, do they have an eye on this guy?
Yeah, unfortunately, the airship may have lost him as well. We have a couple of airships down there below looking for him. He got off that off-ramp, but we lost him behind buildings there. Looked like he may have turned onto Figueroa and made his way back onto the freeway here. I'm listening up to the scanners, but they have lost him as well getting into the buildings here in downtown LA. That is problematic for all of us up here in the chopper, so we'll try to reacquire right now. But the airship right now looking on the freeway, you see the night sunlight in the center of the picture here. We got CHP units on Figueroa looking for him as well. So we'll try to listen to see where they might have an eye on him. A high rate of speed, we picked it up near the 710 freeway coming into the downtown LA area, and that's when we saw speeds of excess of 100 miles an hour. Now I'm pulling off the airship that's currently looking for the pursuit vehicle right now. We see some units up ahead. Anton, let's go to that if you can, as fast as you can. Along the 110 freeway, it's going to be just south or right at the 4 level, so we're going to check that out to see if maybe LAPD picked up the vehicle there. But again, we have a couple of airships in the area here in downtown LA to try to pick up that vehicle, a stolen vehicle that's out of the LAPD jurisdiction.
And right now, Gil, of course, we don't know for sure if that's him or that's another stop that the police have made, but as the Sky 5 catches up, we'll probably get a better idea of who that is. Right now, we don't see this happen very often, that the cars outrun the helicopters, but this may be one of those cases in which he got into the downtown area and the buildings and the bridges and the overpasses
and
just
the
lent too much cover. And this guy may have been able to get away. We'll know a little bit better in the next couple of minutes, but this is a pursuit, in case you're just joining us, that started out in Riverside. The guy was on the 60 West, then at the 5, the 101. He was on the 110. He was heading over towards Pasadena, over by the 5, turned it around on a ramp, and Cher, now he's back in downtown, and at this point, kind of lost to everybody unless those units down there have pulled him over.
And remember, he is, what we understand, watching the live stream of this. So as we were trying to identify the car and saying that the car it could be identified because it had no backlights, maybe now he put on those brake lights. We just don't know. And we understand that he wanted to ditch this car, as you mentioned, in the 2nd Street tunnel. That could be another location. But really, it's been a few minutes now, and it seems that this one got away.